What is going on, everybody? How we doing? Hey, beautiful day out, very hot, very sweaty. Got my new yard cut just a minute ago. Don't know if the guy wants me putting it on YouTube, so I'm going to kind of wait for a little bit, ask him. Anyway, hardly any trimming today, guys. Things went from, so it's basically wacko. Usually we dry up in August, and I mean dry up and things are gone. Well, now it's September and things are dried up, and I literally, it is right now about 86 degrees. I literally saw a guy aerating today, and I thought, you are an absolute fool. This ground is hard as a rock. I can't believe that some of the things people do, you know. I mean, honestly, some of the things people do is just wacko. But anyway, don't know what we're going to talk about today, but we're going to get you some footage at some of the yards, and we'll go from there. I'll see you soon. Hope you guys are having a blessed day, and I hope you had a blessed day by the time you see this video. I certainly am, and hey, God is good. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, guys, before we get going, this is what nut's edge looks like when it's dead and dying. Very bright yellow, starting to turn brown. So if you ever wondered what it looks like when it's dying, this is it. There's still a few little green pieces in here, so we're not going to pull it yet, and we may have to spray it one more time. The customer sprayed this, so he was worried it wasn't dying. Here it is. So if you ever want to know if your nut's edge is dying when you've sprayed it, that's what it looks like. You want to wait till it basically drops to the ground or turns completely brown, and then pull it, and you're all good. Be back. Telling you guys, these yards are burning up, man, quick. So let me finish this front one. I'll get all the back for you, because I mean, it's just, there's nothing here to cut really. But hey, they want it cut, I'm cutting it, making the money. It's just rough time of the year, and I expected this last month, I did not expect this month, so maybe we're a month behind. Maybe we'll be working into December. I don't know. We'll see, but let me get cutting. Alright guys, I got 2 left. I just posted a picture on Instagram. These yards are starting to burn up. I'm telling you, look at this. These are irrigated. Yes, this is irrigated. You can see the brown spots all over. Starting to get a little rough. So, hey, it's weird, September, but maybe I'll have a few days off next week. I can go do something else, get caught up on some stuff. But anyway, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about the way customers try to get over on us. Have you ever noticed that? And I noticed it a long time ago when I would do mulch jobs. I would bid a mulch job, and then I'd get halfway through and the customer would say, oh, could you take that stump out? Oh, could you plant these for me while I'm doing this? And I would just do it because I didn't want to create waves. I wanted the job. But I'm going to tell you, that's the wrong thing to do, man. If they're going to lay something on you right in the middle of a job while you've got your time figured out. You know what you need to do, how fast you need to get this done, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're laying something else on you now, Shane. So we're going to talk about that. What do you do? How do you handle it? And I'll give you my thoughts, how I handle it. Look, it's just my opinion. This is the way I do it, but I'm going to enjoy this. It looks like it might rain. I don't know. I hope not, but because I only got 2 left. So let me get done. I'll talk to you guys at the next yard. See you in a minute. All right, guys, last one of the day. It's a small one, but I do like it. I enjoy it. I don't know if there's going to be, I'll probably have to trim some. Man, I haven't had to trim hardly anything today, probably 50% of them. And yeah, I really don't have to trim this. You can tell it's not really bad. Yeah, I'll go ahead and trim it because I got to get around the light pole and up around that. And anyway, so the number one thing I've had customers do to me is that right when I'm in the middle of a mulch job, I get the planting thing, or can you dig out this stump, or can you trim those 2 hedges? I know I told you not to trim them, but could you go ahead and do it? So let me tell you how I handle it. And another thing is, I get people when I cut their grass, when I'm new and I cut their yard, they're like, do you do the weeding too for that price? Nah, I don't. So what I do is if I'm in the middle of a job, I just simply tell them I can do anything you want me to do. There's just going to be an extra charge. More than not, that strikes it out. Or they say, well, go ahead and just charge me what you got to charge me. I understand. 50% of the people really do understand that you're doing this for a living. The other 50% are trying to somehow, well, let's just be honest, they want to use you for your labor, and then you may never see them again. Or if they're regular customers, now the customers I have are all regulars, they all know the deal, but it has taken many years to get it like that. You're not just going to start out and just, they already know, hey, I can't do this or I can't do that to the guy. So just remember, guys, if you are out here and you're newer and the customer starts heaping on more work as you're going along, just let them know up front that you need to adjust the price, because what they're asking for is more than what the service is intended to give. So that's how I do it. I don't know how you guys do it. Let me know. Yeah, I love this yard, man. This is a good yard. I will be losing this one next year. She is moving to Buffalo, so I know we're going to do some stuff in the spring, do some edging, mulching, stuff like that, some major trimming. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here, get this done, and I'll see you in a minute, and we'll talk about just a few more things customers do to you when it comes to pay or end of job pay or things like that. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, there it is, finished product. I don't know if I can show you the stripes on this one or not. Not really. They don't really pop. Anyway, when you are going to do a big job for a customer, I'll tell you what I do. I always get the money at the end of the job. Not tomorrow, not at the end of the month. Now I do billing at the end of the month for my mowing. It's a lot easier for Sarah and I to do our budget that way. I know it's hard for some of you guys. I know some of you want your money like right now, as soon as you're done. I get it. Have I had people string me along? Yes, but they've always paid. I don't have a customer that is not paid eventually. And now I still have the one from last week that has not sent me a check. So tomorrow, if the check is not there at the residence, Doc does not cut. And Doc does not cut the other properties associated with that. So what I always do, if I'm doing a mulch job, I want the money that day as soon as the job is finished. Most of my customers will walk out to me and hand me the check at the start of the job. So I've got no problem, man. Now it has taken me 14 years to get this clientele, and I think there's a difference between a customer and a client. I think a client, if you treat them as such, that they're important, that you want to take care of their property, it's just a different mindset. Customers come and go, clients stick around for a long time. I've had most of my people for almost 11 years now. So I cannot be unhappy. Now I've had some come and go, but you can almost tell when they're going to come and go. They're like, well, we need somebody to mow for the rest of this year. And then you mow it, and they move out, and you never see them again. It's just the way it happens, man. But guys, I hope that helps. Do not let customers take advantage of you, but you also need to be able to feel a person out and see when they're actually taking advantage of you, or if they are just truly, you know, that type of person where they're busy and they will get to you when they can get to you, but that's not good either. So you've got to have somebody that thinks you're important as well as everybody else that they write that check to. And thank the Lord I have that, so I'm blessed. But guys, hope you enjoyed it. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real, man. Hope God blessed you in some way, shape, or form. I think He did. If you're even watching this or listening, you are blessed. So the fact that you're even alive, you know, most people don't really see the blessings in their day, but you should really stop and thank God for everything you have. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.